Hello everyone and welcome back to Susa Plays, where we are playing as dwarves in the official World Cup ladder in Bloodbowl 2. Our first game was not really a game at all. Our opponent set up and got the ball to bounce out, put it on his goblin, knocked away our lineman and had his troll eat the goblin, and then he resigned. So yeah, we didn't move at all, which is a bit less than even dwarves usually move. But we did get a win out of it. I guess I'll take it. And now we'll see if we can't play an actual game. So, here we go. Find an opponent. Maybe it'll be the same guy. I'm recording this the same day as the first, as you might expect. And we're gonna play Bretonnians, the Seed Hyson Titans. And yeah, let's have a look at his team. He must have played one game and had an injury or something. Yeah, one blocker, one lineman out, so he's one guy short. He's gonna get a lineman in his stead though. These guys have a bit of Dauntless that won't help against us. They have a lot of Wrestle, which will help against us. And Fend. He starts with 2 rerolls, 2 coaches assistants, and a fan factor. How did his first game end? He lost. But still got 1 fan factor. Alright. Well, if he wants to play with 1 loss, that's his choice. And we won't buy anything extra. Maybe I should have gotten an extra player now that I think about it. Or an apothecary. Well, too late now. Let's save that money. He's gonna get a journeyman and not enough petty cash to do anything. Not enough money to do anything. How will we do against Bretonnians? I think we'll be pretty good. They do have lots of movement on their blitzers, so we have to be careful, but they can't really dodge past us easily with 3 agility. And at least their linemen, their peasants, if you want to call them that, they should be pretty easy to break. When we played as Bretonnians, then everybody was easy to break. I can't remember how we fared against dwarves when we played Bretonnians, but I seem to recall that it was dwarves that messed it up the worst. I have bad memories of dwarves in general. Usually I have trouble playing as dwarves. So we want, as I mentioned in our last game, we want to have as much hitting going on as possible, trying to tie up the opponent's players, as many as possible, and also keeping him on the right side of us, so he can't just run away and be quicker. We'll try to eliminate his speed by tying everybody up. Berg Park Arena. Let's say hello. Ericsson. Nice burgundy brown, red color with the T. That's their symbol. What's their team called? Something on a T, I can't remember. And we get to choose, or do... yeah, we do. So we want to start... I'm going to start on defense, actually. It worked last time. Now, there's no one who can eat anybody in this game, so we shouldn't count on as easy of a game as we had last time. I didn't save my setup, but let's use a similar one. Yeah, I should have bought another lineman, I think. That would have been good. Let's do something like this. Actually, maybe we can do this style here, because he doesn't have any force strength. Then again, he can make triple dice on those. No. Let's just have this style. But I'm gonna bring it in one. No, then again, he could outrun us. So instead we will have The runners are a bit further back, just so he can't run one of his blitzers down here. I think this is okay. One of these on each side, so if he goes close to the edge, if he uses this setup for instance, we could use Frenzy to surf him. Yeah, Titans, that's where he gets the T. Hessen, isn't that a region in, I want to say, either the Netherlands or Germany? And Süd means south in German. So we might be playing against the German opponent. We didn't say anything, so we can't. No, okay, well this is a very, very risky position. Because if I get a blitz here, this guy's going straight off the field. We can hit him from here, Frenzy here. We need an assist here, probably need to cancel this guy as well. And then we get a 2-die, we can hopefully get a push on the first one, and then the second one just needs to be, well, 4 out of 6 result in one of the dice. Okay. He uses a loner here. Set Teilefer. Grossmark. Yeah, that's German. Gross means large, so this is like fat dog and fat mark, I guess they would be in English. So if you have German as your standard language for the game, then you're automatically named players. Oh, nice. He got the free pickup on the ball, just like the last guy. And we didn't get the blitz, so too bad. His risk didn't get punished this time. He can take a 2-die here. He could take a 2-die here, but that's a loner and he doesn't have block. This one is pretty safe though, because he can wrestle it in worst case scenario. He did get us down. Prohibition Pate is going down. Now, this is where we trust in our 9 armor and 6 skulls to not get any armor break. So that's a knockout on our first guy. He rolled a 10 on the armor break and a 9 on the injury, which is exactly what he needs. Any lower than a 10 on the armor break, and it's not an armor break. Any lower than a 9, and we don't get knocked out. He did take the other one as well. Temperance Timmy going down. And it's an armor break. And a knockout. So far, the dwarves are not working out very well. He rolled a 10 on the armor break and a 9 on the injury again. Exactly what he needed. So I guess we got the start that our opponent got in the last game. So if we were of the same kind, we would now concede. But I'm not going to do that, don't worry. Now let's hope the third armor break, okay, he's going to tie both of us up. He needs to knock, well, even if he knocks one guy down here, he's in danger of being surfed. But it looks like he's blitzing Parched Parson. And he gets the knockdown. No armor break. He rolled a 2. I wouldn't have broken the armor of a fly. So we could now push this guy to here and then maybe surf him, although it will be kind of difficult if he stays here. So maybe we won't look into that. With 2 plays short though, so a surf would be nice to even out the odds a little bit. We could also put a guy here maybe and then blitz him from here and surf him that way. It could be useful. Let's see where he goes with the ball though. We can't leave like 4 guys over here if he goes with the ball to here. Because that will be dangerous. Normally I would like to stand a guy next to every one of his guys to make him roll more dice, since he doesn't have block, at least on these 3. These 4 I guess. But with 2 players down, maybe we should be a little bit more careful. We can't let those armor breaks get to us though. We have to trust that our locks will work. Okay, so I think I'll try this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I guess we could move this guy up here and this guy somewhere else. But we need to cancel these 2 out. So I'm gonna have to use one of the runners for that. Not the best, they only have 8 armor. On this side, however, he does have extra players. We could get an extra die here and hit one of these guys. I think I'll put an extra guy on him and hit him. And this guy will go here and this guy will go here. Bit aggressive. Then I'll have this guy as sort of a safety over here. He's in there. This should be a +1 for us, so we get 2 dice. We want to push on the first one, not a knockdown. We wanted enough to reroll it? I don't think so. So I'm gonna take the knockdown instead. That's too bad, but can't be too greedy here. Let us move this guy in as well, because he can only move 1 step. And I guess we move this guy in here. Alright, I need to cancel him so I can hit him. So I'm gonna move there and then hit him with a single die. But since we have block, and our opponent does not, we can roll that result and get a knockdown. And unfortunately we only rolled a 6 when we needed an 8 in the other roll. Leaving my guys in tackle zones, not usually what I want to do, but when you're playing dwarves, you shouldn't be afraid because your armor is great. He just stood up here. He didn't blitz himself out or anything, but he could hit us with this blitzer and knock us out of the way. And he should, because otherwise this guy would be very lucky to stay on the field. Let's see. He can of course assist to hit some of these, but okay, he's blitzing. Maybe he's moving over on this side then. Okay, that's not gonna knock us down. But he can take the tie. Oh, he rerolled that. He could have taken the tie and then hit us with this guy. Instead he used the reroll there. I don't know. I think I would be a little bit more careful with my rerolls, seeing how he has a bunch of guys who don't have block. I guess only 4 really. So maybe the value of knocking this guy down wasn't really worth it, I think. Now he does get to move this guy to assist here, which he wouldn't have gotten otherwise. And this peasant gets another hit on us, but that's the one you would have wanted to reroll, because he does not have blocks, so this is a turnover, since you've already used your reroll. And it's a knockout, and now the guy on the edge is probably getting served. So yeah, we get punished there. We can take a single die here. I think I'm a little bit scared about him moving this guy though and just running on this side. This would be a single die, and we do have frenzy, so we will follow that and stand on the edge, which is not super good. I would like to stay there. Instead, what if we took this? We could hit him and then him, but it would still be the same over here. I could stand over here, assist on him, and then get an assist on him, and then get him as well. I think that's a pretty good start, actually. This is a 2-die with block against no block, so we can do that. No armor break, and then we have the same over here on their loner. I'm gonna push him away, but I am gonna keep him next to me. Now here's the problem. You can hit him with the 2-die, but then the second one would run into this guy. So it's a little bit risky. Maybe I want to get rid of this guy first. And I think I'll put a guy here. Just to be safe. Maybe I'm not likely to blitz here, so I'm gonna blitz with this guy. Just so I can move him off the edge and off the bush. We got the push. He's gone, and he's dead. That's, of course, a very favorable result for us. Because our opponent doesn't have any rerolls, so he's not getting back. Injury would have been enough, but of course death is always nice. Now, where do I want to go? Now this requires me to get a hit on this guy. Hopefully I can get at least a push here. Right, we got it. So I'm gonna push him there and stay. He can stand up and hit this guy, but at least he can't then surf us because he would need to blitz. Now this guy has fend, so we couldn't follow on that. A little bit unfortunate. If I hit here now, you will have a gap over here to move through, but we do have some players who can catch me, probably. I think I'll tie this guy up from here. Now he could surface here if he has someone in range, which he does. But if I yeah, it would probably been better to stand there. And now I'm gonna take this. Now if I don't get a knockdown on the first, I am tempted to take that, actually. He wouldn't be in a terrible position, but I think we can afford a reload. Okay, well this is bad. This is what I didn't want. Well, we can't take the skull. That would... we at least have a better chance if we don't take the skull. But it could be bad. Okay, well, we actually stay up then. That's what I was afraid of. Of course, the skulls was even worse than pushes. Now we're gonna get hit there, but at least he's gonna have to spend an action to hit us. And he can go through here, which is bad. We can probably put up a cage here. He would have at least 3 guys to put in a cage. But we've evened out the numbers now, so it's 9 against 9. Right. Stand up the lineman, who's probably not dodging out. That guy stood up, didn't hit us. He's not tried any dodges so far. This guy can move not too far. He could move to here, then he could move this guy up here, and if he knocks him down, then he can move this guy to this side, and then move the ball up here, and then I'm not sure. If he blitzes here, maybe he can get around to make the 4th corner on a cage. As we've mentioned before, a 3-corner cage, if it's in range, is as bad as having no cage at all. Actually, it's not as bad, but it's still not much better than being open. Because, of course, your opponent will hit from the 4th corner. Okay, he did knock us down there. He could choose the both down. That was what I was about to say about this hit. If I roll a bolt down and a push, I would probably take the bolt down and let him wrestle us, so we don't get the second hit. He got another knockout though. That was on an armor 8, so he needed to roll a 9, and he rolled a 9, and then he needed to roll 9 for the injury, and he rolled a 9. So all his knockouts have been exactly what he needed on the both rolls. But since we have one guy permanently out, literally permanently out, we probably don't need to worry. Also, Looks like he just stood this guy up without moving him, so he might not be going through here. He has a blitz. He could blitz here and make sort of a cage up here. I think I can surf this guy, but it'll be kind of tricky, and would leave two of our guys on the sideline in range of him. So I don't think I'll do that. I'll just show you. I'd blitz him from here, punch into there, then I'd move a guy up there, and then I'd do the frenzy hit here, push into there, and then this guy would make him surfed. But not worth it. Down a player again. Of course, we're very used to being down players. He didn't take any of these single dice. Yeah, we need to sort of switch sides here. Put another guy in here. No, I think we want some... Well, we can't really cover. But I'm gonna move this guy over here. Then this guy goes here. This is bad. I can hit him. But I need to stop this guy, so probably blitz from here. So I can move out here. Oh well, that's not good. Let's stop this guy from doing anything. I could go here and then take a single die on him. But I'd be hit next turn for sure. Maybe if I can get that single die to happen. If I go there, he could try to single die me. I think I'll just go here. And then I have a single die there. This is not a single even. This is also not a single even. I think I'll take this single, because if this succeeds, didn't, but I'm not gonna reroll it. It would've been pretty good. Okay, let's try this one then. Okay, it didn't happen. Now we can surface there. I could try to dodge this guy, but 2 agility means it's at 50%. I think I'm more likely to succeed in this action. Ooh, we did. It's not that bad. He would have gotten knocked down anyway if we'd rolled a skull there. But since only a skull knocks us down, it's not that terrible. And since he has 7 armor, we could get something to happen. Just a stun though, but it will tie up this place a little bit better. Now I don't want to do it with this guy, because we'd probably at best get a wrestle or a push against one of them, and then it wouldn't really make anything happen. So I'll let him hit here, so he has to spend one of his moves. See, what he could do here is wrestle or knock this guy down, then run around behind this guy and then blitz with his ball carrier, and if he gets a knockdown he could run and be like over here. He'd be going for it probably even further away, and also there would be a guy probably stopping him. Not exactly sure. Yeah, he can put this guy up on him, and then we would only have this guy who can't really reach all the way out there. So we were caught a little bit out of position. I didn't expect to have 3 guys knocked out in the first half. It's probably a little worse than you would expect with dwarf armor and thick skulls. There's another longbeard going down. He's doing exactly what I expected here. That didn't break armor. Okay, yeah, he's tying him up. Like I also mentioned, we could try to dodge out. This would be a 67 dodge. Because it's one of our 3 agility. Oh, okay. Well, that's not what I expected. He used his blitz to hit our runner instead. And didn't get a knockdown. Good chance to get a knockdown, sure, but he can't get through here without dodging anyway. He rerolled that push. So that was his last reroll. Let's see if he's punished again for using a reroll on something that didn't exactly need to be rerolled. Oh right, now he can hit him and then he would be open. Okay, I see. Well, that's a pretty good plan, I guess. If his loner doesn't roll anything bad. But he has a 2 dice, so he should be okay. A push wouldn't help him though, but he gets the knockdown. So knockdown there, and then this guy can move through and run. But this guy will be unimpeded, so he can... he could catch up with him. You shouldn't go there though, that's in his range. You should file out to this side, so he has to go going for it. There you go, 2 going for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You don't have to go for it to get to him. If he fails at going for it here, he doesn't have a reroll, but he didn't. A bit lucky. Now he should probably dodge him out to cancel him. Otherwise we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to do 2 going for it to get a hit on him. And we have a reroll to do it. Takes that push. Okay, that's a bit scary because he's going to put us on surfing block. And we don't have anyone who can help him really. But we have to do the other thing first because otherwise our opponent scores. Could take a single die here, but that's not very good because we have block. He has 7 armor, we have 9. So I doubt he'll take that without a reroll. No, he didn't. Alright. Now, you could dodge for 2 here. Dodge up here and help him not get away. This guy can hit. This guy would need go for it. But I think the angle is better. If you move this guy up to here, then at least we have a guy next to him so we have to dodge. Then I'm gonna stand these 2 up. Not being too afraid of our opponent there. And then I'm gonna try this with 2 going for it. Let's hope we don't fall twice. I'll reroll it if we fall once. Made the first, made the second, did get the knockdown. Now, unfortunately, I have to push him to the side here. Let's hope the ball doesn't go out, because that would be really bad for us. No, it goes into the hands of our runner, which is awesome, of course. Now, this guy could blitz us. Admittedly, we still have a reroll, so I think I want to help this guy get out of there. Let's see if we can make a dodge. Yes, good dwarf. That means we have a 2 die here, and it should be a good chance of a knockdown, but it isn't. I'm gonna push him there and still follow, because otherwise he could surf us. He can still surf us if he can get an assist there, but that'll at least take some guys. We are a bit lonely back there, but I don't want to dodge anyone else out. That's a good hit though. Very good hit. Knock out the horse mark. And then I'll try this because if it's a push we get 2 dice in the second one. It's not. I'm not gonna reroll it. Right, so he can probably loosen up this blocker and run up and wrestle us. Standing this guy up is risky. Because if he doesn't manage to do the hit, and this guy is in surf position, of course, he needs to knock this guy down with him, probably. It needs to be a knockdown. That's not a knockdown. Actually, it is. He can choose that and wrestle. The push won't free him up, though. But he chose the push. I think I would have wrestled there. If he'd wrestled him down, he could have moved this guy. Maybe he didn't quite know how wrestle worked. Well, he does get another hit in this case. And that one worked. But if he'd taken the wrestle, then he could have hit him with him, and then he had two guys here to move. They would both have reached up here. Now he only has one. So it's gonna be a single die for blitzes here. And I don't see what else he would blitz. It is his drive after all, so he's the one who needs to score here to keep up with the game's number, which is you're supposed to score when you get the ball, and you're supposed to prevent the opponent from scoring when you don't. You can have a 2-die on him, but it doesn't really do anything for him right now. Especially since he has no rerolls. That's a 1 in 9 of turnover. And if it's a turnover, then this guy goes out. Even though that would cost me a bit of movement. Maybe I can get a touchdown if I instead knock him down with him. But the surf. Right, he's still thinking. And there it is. Single die. He does get us on a both down because he has wrestle. He can wrestle us down, or he can take the both down just to get the ball free. But he gets the POW, which is of course even better. Now the ball might go out again. That's gonna be bad for us. He did get a stun on us as well, so if it stays here, we have no one to pick it up, and it does. Well, this is not super good. This is pretty bad, actually. We have no one else to help on that. I could try a single eye to free him up, but he's not going to be able to make it down there. Him passing out is not good. This guy could run up here to stop these guys. Probably not. Dodging out, no, he's hitting us, and he gets the knockdown. Well, that was a bit more single die knockdowns without rerolls I would like to see. But we'll take it. He could take a single die here, which would be a better single die on that one. But if he fails this one, it could be bad. He didn't take it. Alright, well, it would be nice if I could get to the side of this guy, but I'm gonna just throw it like this. You can move up to here, prevent these guys from meddling. I think I'm gonna have to dodge this guy. These guys won't dodge. If I ran him up here, where would I blitz? Should I blitz with him? Ooh, yes. Yes, I should. Should blitz here and get a push, and then they can surf that. So you guys stand up. This is definitely reroll worthy. It should be a single die, but we only need a push. We got the dodge. Do we get the going for it? Yes. Do we get the push? Yes. Perfect. And I'll follow that, please. This guy goes out, no injury, but he's down. And now we have an assist to hit the other guy. Which I will do, because I'd rather have him on the ground. That's not great, but I'll take it. And I won't follow, I'll stay here. even though that gives him an assist over here. Right, we have a single die here. If I fail it, is it terrible? Would I want to reroll it? He can surf me if I don't take it, so I'll take it and I guess stay. At least puts tackle zones over here. I don't think I'll be able to score now. Maybe with a pass or something, but that's not the Dwarf's strong point. We just want to prevent him from scoring here and getting one of his guys off, bringing this down to 8 versus 7. We're actually ahead here. That's good for us. He can't go through here, even if he was the best dodger in the world, because we have a guy on the ground here. Very good. And this is actually a 3v3 right now. Although, no, that's not a +1 because of him. He helps on this though. No, that's also not a +1 because of him. But if you can take one of these single dice, you can probably get 2 dice in the other 2. And he'd have to dodge through here. It was good planning, I guess. So he has to use one of these guys. I would use the lineman actually to get the blitzer up there. But yeah, exactly. He uses the lineman there, gets a 2 die here, and then he can get 2 dice on the other 2. And then this guy can run up and blitz from here maybe. If he blitzes from here and gets a push, then he can surface. That was unfortunate reality when I got that push. But if I had followed, then he could have served us immediately by just blitzing that. Right, that's a 2 die, and now this guy can move through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has to do 2 going for us to do that, and that's not the angle you want. You want this angle. Push him there. This would only push him there. That doesn't really help you. Falling over doesn't help you either for those track. Although it does protect this guy. Okay, well, now we have to make a very, very difficult choice. Either we move this guy forward and use him as a scoring threat, or we run this guy to here and make him surf this guy. Can we? We can. And hit him from here. Then he could surf us in return. But I can't say no to that. Then we pick up the ball with this guy. Right, you should stand up before I do any die rolling. I can hit him. Should I move up here? We have 2 turns after this. So yes, we need to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to be 3 steps forward. So I'm gonna go here. That way he can score if he goes full force forward. We need to get the ball to him now. That's not gonna be super easy. Okay. Goodbye, hopefully. Yes. I'll take the punch. And then have the crowd do their stuff. And then we have a 2 die on this guy, so take it. Not great. I'll just keep him here, I guess. We have a 1 die there, 1 die there. Let's try to pick the ball up first. And move to here. No passing needed. I can take a 1 die on this guy who just has wrestle to protect himself with. Didn't get the wrestle. I'm gonna follow to tie him up. And then we have this old battle. It's been going on for a while. Now we're getting around him. This was what I wanted. But we can't get a knockdown on him apparently. That's fine. Looking good right now. He could probably get the ball loose here, but he doesn't really have anyone in scoring position. In 2 turns he needs to have someone in scoring position by the end of this turn. He could move a lineman up there. It won't be very good though. He's gonna get 2 players back for sure, and then 50% on 2 of them. So on average he's gonna get 3 players back and be out 2. We're gonna on average get 1.5 back and be 1.5 out. So on average we have a numbers advantage in the second half, even though a small one. And random chance can turn it into a disadvantage if we get unlucky with the wake-up rolls. But at worst we're gonna be 2 players down. Which is kind of significant because we need to score. Oh, he tried with 2 die and got double skulls. That's what happens when you spend your rerolls, but also that was a bit unlucky, of course. Now, how do we get the ball to this guy? We have to run full speed forward. This guy has to move full speed forward. Now, do we try to get the ball to him now, or do we try to get the ball to him next time? I think we do this. I think we move him forward, and we try to do going for it with this guy. Up to here. And then we knock him down and put a guy to protect him there. So this needs to be a knockdown. Oh, I think we can still do it. Although I would like to have him not in contact. Can you get up there? Oh, that's a going for it. Okay, well, I have a blitz. That's a going for it as well. Okay, forget the blitz. Just put him there. Then we do the going for it with this guy, so he can catch up. If we use our reroll, we don't do any more going for it. Right, we use our reroll. And fall twice. Okay, well that's bad. Because now that actually gives her... Oh, injury as well. Double 1 on the going for it, double 6 on the injury roll. No long term though. So I guess on my at worst prediction, and just get a little bit worse, now we can be 3 players down. And we're on average going to be at a disadvantage here. We can still score, because we moved this guy first. He can still score though, if he doesn't move this guy back like this. If instead he stands this guy up, gets this guy away and gets the ball, then he could have scored. But now he doesn't have anyone in scoring position. That he needed to move him into the end zone and throw him a pass to score. So I guess he's on defense instead. He gets a 2 die here. And then he can move him, he can stand him up and get a 2 die there. He can take a single die here first, then move this guy over here to get a 2 die on him. That's probably not the way you want to dodge. That's a better dodge, but you probably don't want to dodge him. That's a 2 die, not bad. And you stay, you get him as well, and then you can move here, hit him. I want to pick up the ball, but still. That's the most amount of hits you can make. Followed instead, so now he doesn't have a 2 die over there. I would probably move him here now, just to prevent us from any chance of scoring. But guess you could use him. You're already blitzed, so you're not going to hit with this guy anyway, and he's not in the tackle zone. So I would definitely move him to there maybe, and then hit this guy there. That works as well. Gets the knockdown. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to get this ball over to this guy. Did roll a skull on the single there. Come on, armor break. We need some armor breaks to get him back into the second half here, I'd say. Alright, so what can we do here? We can take a 1 die on him. Then we can move this guy in here. Then we'd have a 2 die if we blitz from here. We need to make this dodge a little bit more possible, I'd say. I kind of wanted to move him, but didn't get the knockdown there. And I think we're gonna need a reroll for something else, actually. Not for that, though. See, I wanted him here, then I could have pushed him away as well. Oh, well, I guess that's worth it as well. Killing one of his blitzers, who had 5 SPP. 50%, 50%, 50% pickup. Get up here, toss a pass. I'd say we do this first. It seems like a bigger chance of something good happening. Might even do that one, but I can't surf him, so... Yeah, this is probably a big chance of our... He fell on the first dodge. We can reroll it. And we might as well, this is turn 8. Oh, he fell twice on that dodge. Let's hope we don't get injured on it. Yeah, of course. Of course, we got injured. Loses armor value. So we need a new runner, or we can replace it with a lineman. But that's really bad, because now we don't have a runner for our second half. Both of them got injured on dodges. That is super bad for us. Right, so 2 dead. Amazing. His guys stay down. Amazing. 2 injuries. That's not what you want to see as dwarves. And 2 of our guys get up. So we got very lucky with the knockout balls. So he's gonna be down to 7. We're gonna have 8, but no agility guys. Now this is where the blitzers come in. Useful. Hey, look, they have 3 agility. They can do stuff. And our opponent has 3 blitzers, 2 blockers, 2 linemen. And both need to score. Well, I wouldn't say that we're too bad off. Maybe that move, I should have just stayed there and taken another hit and forgotten about scoring. But we did have a chance to score. All those dodges, 50%, we had 1 reroll. And then we needed a pass and a catch. But if it had worked, we would probably have won the game by now. And our runner getting injured on armor 8, that's pretty low. I didn't actually look at those armor break rolls. Yeah, we rolled... No, that was him. That was the kill. It was also exactly what we needed. The injury was a 10, so that was, I guess... Yeah, that's exactly what we need as well. We need 10 or higher for an injury. 9 is a knockout. Okay, well, he's gonna put 4 guys on the line. Surf trap. We can't surf him because he has Fen, but we can hit him, and we will. Let's put our... I'm gonna put both our blitzers back here so we can get the ball with them. A little bit further back, I guess. Then, the line. This is a +1. We want to use our frenzy guys to hit these guys. We can do that, then we get plenty of hits. If we do this, we get plenty of hits on him. And maybe if we can get the knockdown on the first, then we get him as well. I'm going to put the guy out here. Take the hits. Maybe we do a little bit like this, so we have 1 guy to blitz with if the ball is in a favorable position. If the ball is badly back on this side, though, we can move both of them back. Getting the ball will be the most difficult for us. We're probably gonna have to use at least one reroll for pickup. And our opponent got one, so now we have the same amount. Okay, well, we can reach that. And then move up here. So I'm going to move this guy to here. So if we fail everything, then at least we have him a little bit closer to the ball. But I'm gonna take the hits first. It is a good chance. Do I reroll that? No, let him wrestle. I guess that's okay. That means you could get out here to assist on this hit. But I'll wait on that for a second. First I'm going to see if this hit is good. It is. That means I can take this hit. Also good. And injury. Beautiful. More SPP for us, less players for our opponents. Now this guy could blitz, but it's going to be a single die. Instead I'm going to pull him back a bit. I'm thinking right about here would be pretty good. Just to have this area under our control. I haven't blitzed, so what I'll do is I'll put this guy here and then I'll blitz him so I can move in and cover up this hole after I hit him. Unless it's just a double skull, of course. It's not, that's perfect. I didn't want to push him away from him. And knockout, that's even better. So that's two last opponents for us, and he's down to 5 players. So we should have no problem. Hopefully. Now let's see if we can pick up the ball. Yes, okay. Well, 67 is scary, but it's not terrible. So that was a great turn for us. Even though we got wrestled. Didn't use a reroll, got 2 guys off, got the ball. Yeah, 5 players left. I would not fancy my chances if I were the other side here. Although I guess our 2 injuries has been on armor 8. And it was good that we had an extra runner, because we're gonna need him. Hopefully the money from this game will be enough. Well, actually we have extra money already. So I think we will get another Longbeard. And then I will look into getting another runner, because having 2 is kind of useful, as you saw in this game. A couple of extra players is good as Dwarves, because you're trying to win by outnumbering your opponent, outlasting your opponent. If you have a few bench players as well, then there's really no chance that you will be short-handed, unless you get plenty of armor breaks, or if you're playing someone with claws. But yeah, other than that, maybe you need to keep your team value somewhat in check until you can get a bunch of guard. Once you get a few guard on your linemen and maybe a mighty blow or 2 here and there, you're pretty much set. And at that point, dwarves don't get much better. They sort of stay at that level, so if you get even higher in team value, then other teams catch up and you're not as strong. But for a league that's 20 games long, it could be just enough. Right, he did blitz prohibition paid here and got through in the middle. We're looking to set up a cage, safe ball carrying all the way, and score as late as possible so our opponent can't get his knockouts back and get a chance to score on us. Right, he's trying his best to keep some sort of defense up here. But 5 players is not enough to cover too much. Ooh, okay. Well, that's not too bad. I would rather stand here probably. So we'd have to blitz him. I mean, both of them are going for it. So I guess that's a threat at least. Alright, well, I'm gonna stand these two up, even though they're in tackle zones. I'm probably gonna hit with him here, so I'd move this guy up. So this guy can move back. Maybe I blitz this guy. And then I move him up here. And this guy, we can see where we will put a cage. Maybe somewhere in this region. We will see. But this is the most important. Maybe I need to blitz him. We will see. I do. Okay, I'll push him off. And then I'll blitz him instead. So this guy can then go here. No, I think here will be okay. Oh, that was 2 going for it. Oh, that was bad. I forget about their low movement ability. Okay, well that's bad as well. I'm not gonna reroll it, but it's bad. I guess we put him here. And then this guy over here. Now, ideally, I would hit this guy twice and knock him down from there, tying up this blitzer as well. So the first one should be a push. Alright, maybe I should have made sure I got 2 down the second one. But, not worth a reroll, he can wrestle us. Right, there you see the advantage of wrestle. If you're in a one-on-one situation, that means you can move the next time. But if you have high agility, then you can usually move anyway. But if you have lots of movement, then maybe wrestle is better than block, because your opponent will be down and you can move. Also, it's better if you're trying to get the ball carrier down and the ball carrier will block, because that'll make him lose the ball, and while block wouldn't. But I still prefer block to wrestle whenever I choose. You can take single dice here, you can take a single die there. You can, if it gets this single die, you can blitz us with a single die as well. If he knocks him to there, knocks him down to there. But it needs to be a knockdown, and we only go down. Oh, it's only a 2 in 6 chance to knock him down. 2 going for it to stand next to us. And then dodge this guy out. Hit him down and then dodge this guy out to hit us with a 2 die. Could work. I'd probably do this hit first though. Just so you know, if this is not knockdown, you don't need to do these going for it probably. Alright, that's a little bit more conservative. Single ice. Gets the knockdown he needed. Alright, he already moved that guy, so that plan didn't work. He could have gotten the blitz on us now, but he moved that guy first. Right, well he had more single dice to take here. Let's see if we can get 2 more knockdowns. Of course, we hope that he has to spend a reroll on the skull. You could dodge one out and get a 2 die on the other. But I guess if you're behind, you need to roll some dice. Push is okay. Does he break contact? He does. I could use a blitz here to move a little further. He's moved everybody else, so he's nothing else to do with the blitz. He didn't even take it. Okay. Maybe he wants us to try this first and then run into a frenzy trap here. I think I'll avoid that. Now I could move the... ball carrier up here to get an assist on this. I think I'll take the assist from here though. I'll take this 2-die. The ball carrier is kind of threatened, but we need to create something here. Push him there, follow. This guy's now in a tackle zone. I could blitz him and move up here. Can't quite get up there, but he could. If I moved him up here, I could possibly... yeah, this seems okay to me. Let's move the ball carrier down. Wait, not yet. You go first. You go there. Ball carrier goes here. I'd like him there, but take that. Now I want to do this. Should be a 2-die, and if it's a push, you can get another 2-die. It's not a push, so I'll push it this way instead, and stun. Good, and we can blitz somebody, which is more dangerous here. Him on him is probably dangerous, because then he could dodge in from here. Well, I guess I could knock one of them down. This is probably better for advancing if I knock this guy down. But I think I want to dodge, I want to knock this guy down. So, which way do I want to push him? I'll take this direction, then I can choose. Well, we got him, so push him there and follow. Yeah, this looks okay. I'm going to tie him up completely. We do have 3 players more than our opponents, and one of his guys is stunned and 2 on the ground. And we have everybody sort of together, which is good. We could try to get an uphill hit here. Could maybe run around, cancel this guy, stand him up, get a single die if he dodges out here. All he has to do really is to knock the ball loose, then we will have trouble picking it up. I've saved my rerolls for that. Well, I haven't really had to use them really. And he's been saving his as well. Dodge and hit. That's a red die. 3 versus 5 because we have +2 from these 2. If he stands up here, it's still a red eye. We need to cancel him. Okay. Blitzing him would be a single. Standing up there, still, this is still a single. Because he doesn't get an assist from him. He's in another tackle zone as well. I'm sure you know all this, but I'm repeating it because some people do like to learn the game by watching others play. And there's not much else to talk about. You can talk about how these dead Bretonians are gonna be buried. But that's too grim for me. So it looks like he's gonna take the red die anyway. Could have stood up here first. Failed the dodge, and he doesn't have a reroll for the hit itself. It means it's gonna be a very slim chance that he actually gets a knockdown. He would need... It's a 1 in 9 that he gets a knockdown on us. Double skull, and I get to choose. Well, I could have saved that for one of your own 2 dice. But I'll take it. Now, we can hit this guy for free. Same here, for free. We can also move up. I think we're gonna move up a bit. Although it might be scary. Let's see how many guys... Okay, I moved way too far. This guy cannot protect that. I can get out here to be a little bit of a screen, but... Yeah, but if we can get this knockdown, even if we can't, we can push him away and move this guy to protect as well. But I think getting this guy down is better, more of a concern right now. Okay, beautiful. That means you can move down to here, where this guy will have a tough time dodging out and definitely not dodging around. I have a blitz as well, so let's blitz with you. Knockdown. So where do you go? Down there. And that's so... Actually no, let's put him there. That way he can't go through here really. And you can go over to this side of him. We can file around, but then we have space to catch up in the middle. If he's running circles around us, then we can keep up by moving straight. I don't think anyone can really reach him. It might be able to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. If he goes like this, he can hit us, but that's very, very dodgy. Both literally and figuratively. As you can see. That's also not the best. I guess we left this spot. This might not be too bad. Well, there. Oh, he won't reach, but he can do this. That's a 67. That's a 67. And then this would, of course, be like a 50 or a 33. I think that's a 33, and it's still only a 2 negative die to hit us. If you dodge this guy into here, and then does this, you can get a single die. Only one more 67 dodge, and a go for it. Instead, he blitzed down there. Got a single die, I believe. And he can now move down here. The dodge is 33. And we can't score next turn. Unless he does the dodge there, we could chain push ourselves into scoring position, but we don't really have to. I don't want to score until turn 16. That's the way you play as Dwarves. You don't give your opponent a chance to score back on you. He's gonna try it. He's building up his courage right now. Could stand the rest of the guys up first, but I guess desperate times. Ooh, we made a 33 dodge. Well, that's interesting. Now we can stand the rest of them up as well. Okay, well, we can do that a little bit easier, but... Right now I could put a guy there, then blitz from here. Get a 2 die, push him away as well. And then perhaps have enough guys to build a cage around this spot. We can only move 2. Put him there maybe. Okay, well that would cancel that plan, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. two going for it. Didn't even bother. Right, you go in there. These guys are tied up. I think I'll want to do this. Then I can push here. This guy can move. Can this guy get up there? No. That's the problem. Well, it kind of depends on where this troll slayer ends up. I can maybe move him after this if we get the knockdown. I need to move him first anyway, because he can't move through there. Without dodging. Ooh, that's gonna have to be a reroll. I need at least a push. Knockdown, great. Push him back, away from us. Also, stun him, that's helpful. Now you go down here. I think I can make this cage now. You go down there. You go down here. And you make the cage. Great. So do we want to take these single dice? We used a reroll. I think we do. We have more of a chance to knock them down than they have to knock us down. Didn't work, but at least we pushed them a little bit further away. Also cancelling the fact that I wanted to have my team compact and collected. These guys can dodge away from us and probably outrun us from the way back. Now, if he's gonna make more 33% dodges, I don't think he can get 33 here now. I think that's a 17 wherever he goes. So he would need to roll a 6. With either of them. Although that's one more dodge, of course. He's gonna try it. He's spending all he has to stop this drive. Well, if he rolls a 6 and gets a wrestle, or better, I guess knockdown, wrestle, and defender stumbles will help him, so I guess it's a 25% chance of the double negative. Okay. I don't really see how that will help him though. Not that he can do much, but I guess he wants to free up these guys, pull them down, maybe hit our cage next turn. I'm also going for it though. Now he could move up here and get a 2-die on him as well. Or even better, probably move up here and get a 2-die on him. But I need a cage, I'm moving the cage down here. And then we're just waiting for... Oh, he didn't do anything at all. Okay, you stand up. These guys can only move 4. So I'm gonna move them there. You probably don't need a guy on the back here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, not if I use that assist to help here. One extra step, doesn't matter. That's fine. Now I'm gonna blitz here, and hopefully, if we knock this guy down, I can assist this guy as well. Frenzy, hit again. Didn't get it. We can waste a reroll here. Didn't get it. So this is a single die then. And we got that one anyway, so that's fine, I guess. Stay where you are. Knock him out. Knock him down. Stun him. Our opponent is not going to stop this. Although he cannot run these four now and get his guys down here probably. But he'd still have to break through our cage. I think we can safely stall for at least one more turn. And if we do, then he only has the one turner to tie this up. I guess he can get 8 players for the one turn try. But he only has 7 movements, so he would need 4 pushes. I doubt that'll happen. He did take a loss in his first game, so he might not be that inclined to try a one-turner just to tie the game. Well, you could move him back here and get another assist. The guy that just blitzed. Do two things in one turn. That's a good thing to do when you blitz. If you can accomplish a hit and then also assist on another hit, then you're using the same play twice in one turn. We try to dodge instead. He has rerolls. And he's going to use one here. And he failed it again. And he's stunned, so unlucky there. I'm just going to stand up and stand next to this guy. Probably don't need to. Tie him up here. Move the cage to there. Then one more turn to score here. This should be pretty good. It's gonna have to do at least 2 dodges to get past this cage. And he has no one in range really. There's the knockdown. Knockout. Tank red Gibbonidite. Not sure exactly how you pronounce that. One going for it to hit this guy. Fine. If we knock him down, he has no one in range. And we have a reroll for the going for it. Just a push. I guess I'm gonna push him away then. I don't want him to closer, so he might be able to reach that. I don't think he can reach us now. Unless he goes straight through our tackle zones all the way. But there's a small, minimal chance, like a 1 in 1,000, that he can make all these dodges and get a hit negative die on this guy. If he does, we lose, we tie the game. He can't win though. Can he? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No way. Actually, yes, he can. He has one more time. So that move, single or double negative into double pow, knock us down, ball goes out, lands over here, over here, over here, gets it on one of his guys, but he didn't move anyone in scoring position, so he can't hurt him. Always plan for the worst. He used his blitz here? No, he didn't, so... Oh, he didn't blitz. But he did knock us down, I guess. Now, we have no rerolls. I'm not going to tempt fate by taking any hits. This is a tie game. Instead, I'm going to score with this blitzer, bring him up to 5 SPP. Would have been nice to score on someone else, I guess. But, alright, he still has a turn. Let's see what he does about keep up here. Not a drop Danny. Good work. Of course, this is water and sports drink. I'm drinking, not beer. Right. 3 of his 4 guys got back. Guess that's good news for him. We didn't get back our guy. So, now, how do we defend properly against the one-time touchdown? We're gonna put the lower SPP guys on the line. I think the best defense against a one-turn touchdown is something like this. There we go. Of course, you have to weigh that against wanting to protect your high-level players, but we don't really have any high-level players. We have one level up. And... no, we don't have one level up. We have no level ups, so I guess we go with this. Now he could get the riot that gives him one more turn. Put the guy over here and then give him the ball run down here and win. Or rather tie. So maybe we should have put one guy in the backfield. The riot will happen, right? No. Extra reroll for him. So now we are guaranteed to win because he didn't set up any one-time attempt here. It's just gonna hit us a little bit. And that's gonna be it. If it starts with a pickup, we might not even need to see the hits. Alright, here's the hits. Wrestle or reroll? Reroll into knockdown. Prohibition Paint. Is injured. Hopefully not anything permanent. Good, no long-term effect. I guess those two SPPs are on the house. He did follow, so that means he can't get a 2-die here yet. He's gonna have to hit with the... or he could hit here, but then he'd have to hit with the loner, and that's not doing anything for you. Not sure why he put the loner there if this was his plan. Could at least switch these two guys. The loner hit though is a knockdown into no armor break, and he moved him 2, so now he doesn't have an assist in this. He can move someone in though. I think you move him in, and you can use him to cancel these and get a blitz in on him. He did the opposite. I guess he can still reach. Gets the third knockdown. Clear-headed Chester is fine. And then you move in here, and then blitz here. Unless you want one SPP from the pass instead, then you move someone back, so you can make the pass easier. He's gonna pick up the ball first, without moving anyone back, or doing the blitz. So this is gonna be a pretty difficult pass then, if he wants the one SPP. No, I guess he doesn't, and he takes the single die instead of making the 2-die with this guy. Single die is good. And no armor break. So that's it. Well, there's a foul left, I guess. Could foul here. That would be 9+. No, he didn't foul. So there's our first victory, real victory. Not just a victory because the goblin happened to get into. And I'd say it started off kind of rough. I was preparing for a bit terrible game when the first 2 hits were knockouts, but it turned out pretty well. We had control. Our opponent probably didn't have... it isn't one of the best players we've met, if I say that. He didn't do too many stupid things, but he made some small things that I could at least see. If I don't see any mistakes from the opponents, then that means they're better than me, and that's usually how it goes in this league. But 11 armor breaks versus 5, I guess that's fair. That's what we want to see. We want to have twice as many as our opponents, then we are on the best side. Hair of the dog with the MVP, that means no one leveled up. But we have 5 on plenty of them. We can't really farm 1 SPP by passing. 50 successful versus 35. 4 knockouts, 2 injuries. 3 knockouts, 1 injuries. Maybe we could have done a little better, considering we have thick skulls and a little bit more armor than these guys. The kill was nice, of course. Wasn't there 2 kills? One was on a surf. No, we had a couple of surfs. And some more. Yeah, this is sustained, so that counts the ones that are from other things. 2 deaths sustained, but we only inflicted one of them. Right, so back to our team. We are short a player. Everybody's short on the dwarf team, ha ha ha. So we're gonna have to fire Sober Seamus, which is too bad. But no SPP on our runners yet. 5 SPP there. 2 SPP there. So I guess we're getting closer to that first level up. That first guard maybe, even though only one of the long bears had 5. Yes, okay. Well, for our next game we will buy another player. And I think I'll pick up maybe an apothecary, so we can reroll any... Because we should expect to get at least 1 player injured per game. But if we always reroll that, then we're gonna be kind of tough, and we won't need the 14th player, hopefully, just yet. But that will be it for this game. You will see where this team goes. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for suffering through another dwarf match. There's gonna be a bit of dwarf matches here. I understand if people find dwarves kind of dull. They are kind of dull, but at the same time, you should try them at least once, so you at least appreciate the Skaven and the Wood Elves more, even though they get injured all the time. At least I'm not playing dwarves, you can think. And yeah, thank you again for watching. I will see you again